So the first part of the strategy is galvanising the town. Can you talk us through how you're going to do that?
Yeah, well, the first part of that particular initiative is we want to make sure everybody in this town is aware that we're here. So we've got a project called Painting the Town Red. So that's going to be our logo behind it. That's going to be seen on all sorts of things around the town. So people hopefully will associate that particular logo with Scarborough Athletic. And given that we've been playing in red for most of my lifetime, it's not a bad colour to choose.
So obviously marketing's a key point in this, and we're also looking at boosting the social media and the marketing as well, aren't we, sir?
Yeah, we are. The marketing's crucial. We're aiming to grow this club. We'd obviously like to play at a high level. That's our intent every season. But to achieve our aims, we've got to grow the club financially off the field to enable us to get the best possible team on it. So you'll have seen that we've advertised for a marketing and commercial officer to help us with that, because it's so important that we feel that it justifies a paid position to get us to where we want to be. In the short term, we've got some support from a student at Sheffield Hallam University, Johnny Doyle, he's currently on a marketing and sports degree at Sheffield, and so he's helping us over the coming months. So if you're contacted by him, he is a representative of the club, and I'm sure he'll do a great job for us. All types of social media are really important as well. So we're looking at how we operate in all those areas. We're looking at how we revamp and reconfigure our website to make it easy to use, and it's all part of everybody knowing that we're here, what's happening, and how they can get involved with the club. Because people still tell me that, I didn't know you had a game on Saturday. So we want to make sure that everybody knows when we're playing, who we're playing, what time it's on, how to get to the ground, etc., etc. So it's really quite key that through social media, through marketing, everybody knows that, so we can get as big a crowd as possible. Because I always say that the bigger the crowds, the further this club can go up the football pyramid. So it's really crucial that we keep growing our attendances.
Obviously, my wife Sarah's been quite busy with a merchandising range at the moment. That's a brand new thing that hopefully the fans will get their hands on, isn't it? So.
Yeah, and do you know what? That's really going to help us promote our Paint the Town Red initiative. Sarah, our commercial director, has been working really hard with a local company to provide a new range of leisure wear. It'll be logoed with the Paint the Town Red logo, so everyone will know that anybody wearing Paint the Town Red clothing is supporting Scarborough Athletic. So that's a great initiative. We've also realised that over the years our membership is important to us, but we probably haven't been as good as we could have been at looking after that process about membership renewals and keeping members informed. So we've had some help from Tony Brown, an ex-director of the football club, who's offered to help us. And we've created a new database. We've got some new technology to help us. So we'll be in a much better position going forward to keep members informed about everything to do with the club.
So obviously we've seen a walk-in football down here and things like that. Steve Mason's been very busy on the community front. That's key to what we're trying to achieve as well.
Yeah, we've always been involved with the community. We haven't always shouted about it, but there's been a lot of activity. We've been heavily involved with local charities, local organisations. We've been fortunate enough through the Trident Community Fund to get some grant aid to help us with some of these initiatives. So things like walking football, coming out of lockdown, that sort of thing's great. We're looking at how we encourage people that might be lonely to be able to come to football matches. So we're looking at a buddy scheme. There are situations where someone's been coming with his mate to football for the last 30, 40 years, and his mate leaves the area or becomes ill or something like that, and who does he go with? So that's the sort of thing that we're looking at. I think it's really quite exciting. Steve will be giving more information out about that in the coming months. But no, we're gonna make sure that the community of Scarborough knows that we're here, and we're here for that community as well.
So an exciting part of this for the fans could be the stadium now part of the strategy. Can you talk about that first?
I can't say an awful lot about it because obviously there's negotiations in place at the moment. But since we came back to this stadium, we've known that we wanted to improve it, make it more in our own image, and most importantly, make the match day experience better for our fans. So we're looking at ways, we're working with the council, we're working with everyone active to look at ways we can improve that match day experience and give everybody what they would expect from going to a football match. So, you know, we've done a lot so far in the 4 years that we've been here. We've sat in this fantastic stand that we built a couple of years ago. Everybody's sadly not had a chance to use it as much as we like because of the COVID epidemic, but it's here, so that's testament to the hard work of the directors to get that achieved. And those same directors are working on some more improvements that are quite exciting, and we'll share them with you as soon as we can.
Yeah, sponsors are massive to Scarborough Athletics. So the sponsor value part of the scheme is obviously another key part, isn't it?
Yeah, you just have to sit here and look around this stadium to see how many ground balls we've got, more than any other club in our league. We're supported massively by local businesses, and it's thanks to local businesses that we've been able to have some of the successes that we've had so far. One of the jobs of the new marketing and commercial officer is going to be about helping us build the relationships with those sponsors to make sure they're getting out of the deal as much as we are. You know, it shouldn't be that they just see their ground board here at the stadium. There's more we can do for them. We've talked about social media before. You know, you Martin, you've been putting some great videos out for some of our sponsors, that sort of thing. So there's lots of things that we can do to help. We have a networking event once a year for our sponsors to help them interact with each other and help them with their businesses. So if there's any of our sponsors listening to this and thinking, well, actually, I've got a special offer coming up or something like that, we'll advertise it for you. We'll make sure that everybody in Scarborough, our social media is followed by a lot of people. We've got thousands and thousands of followers on Twitter and Facebook and other things that I don't even know how they work, but it's all out there, so we can get message out there to an awful lot of people really quickly, and we need to make sure that we're passing that value on to the people that are helping us.
Okay, Trevor, the final part of the strategy is everyone plays. Can you talk me through that?
Yeah, it sounds really simple, but it's make sure that anybody that wants to play for Scarborough Athletic gets a chance of playing for Scarborough Athletic. We're lucky that we've got a new facility, or rather a new facility in Filey with 4 full-size pitches and etc. etc. So, you know, we've got the facility to grow the junior section away from the main stadium, although we do play matches here still and do train here in the winter. So it's about that. It's about trying to reinvigorate juniors coming to matches as well. So we're going to reinvigorate our C-Pups junior sponsorships, that sort of thing. We're going to be doing more work with schools. Already we have schools coming to matches and penalty shootouts. School kids get the opportunity to be ball boys. But let's see what else we can do. Going to schools, maybe do a bit of coaching. There's all sorts of things we can do. So we'll be hopefully announcing what that will look like. Steve Machin again is working very hard on that, so he'll be making some announcements shortly.
It has been a really difficult time for the club. Obviously, we're looking to push forward, especially with this strategy in place. How are we going to do that?
Well, do you know what? The most important thing to get a football club going and everybody excited is success on the field. So we've seen our way through the pandemic, and let's not beat about the bush. That was really hard work to get this club through there without any severe harm. We're in a position now where we're raising money. Supporters are. There's a walk from Whitby. There's all sorts going on, and it's about raising money to get Darren the best possible team on that pitch to do well next season. So we're going to be fundraising. We're going to be looking for more sponsors. So anybody out there that feels they can help or wants to get involved, we can do that. We'll be talking to sponsors and people in the near future about what matchday hospitality looks like in a post-COVID world. So we'll be looking to see how we can do that. And do you know what? I think it's really important that we paint the town red, as they say, or as we say. But we're going to have some. We want to have some fun and some enjoyment doing it. And the most enjoyment I get is seeing lads in red shirts putting balls in those nets and winning football matches. And that's what we intend to do. That's what Darren intends to do. Darren's now looking at how he can get that best possible team. He's talking to players. And he's looking to bring some exciting players into the club. So, I think we're looking towards a really good season. I'm excited about it. I've missed my football, and I'm sure everybody else is. So help me paint the town red. Get involved with the football club if you can, and we'll see you at the Flume Girl Land Stadium soon.